Learners, welcome today to our lessons. My name is Teacher Ann from Greenview Schools, Kamulu. I'll be taking you through religious education in the playgroup class. Welcome. Now we will start with a song, and a very nice song. I know, and I hope you will enjoy. Who made you and me? You and me. You and me. Who made you and me? Our Father Lord. Who made the kangaroos? The kangaroos. The kangaroos. Who made the kangaroos? Our Father God. Who made the flying birds? The flying birds. The flying birds. Who made the flying birds? Our Father God. Who made mom and dad? Mom and dad. Mom and dad. Who made mom and dad? Our Father God. Good. Clap for yourself. You have to do like this. Now, I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. Today we want to talk about God's creation. God's creation. First we'll talk about God. Who is God? God is our Father in heaven. Now, here on earth we have our Father or our daddies who are at home. Now, there is a big God. There is a big Father. He is always in heaven. And that is a God that we say that created us and made all of us and everything around us. Now that is a God we want to talk about. And He created so many things that we'll be talking about in the lesson. Now I'll show you some of the things that God created. He created the sun. You see, the sun is always up there. The sun is up there. We have the moon. We have the stars. All those God created them. We also have the ducks. The ducks represent all the birds. The ones that are flying and some are at home, like the chicken and even the birds that fly in the sky. Also, we have the trees. It's God who created trees. We plant them, but God created them from the beginning. That's when we have the trees and everything that is planted, even what is in the shamba, God created them. And that's why we got the seeds, and now it's called God's creation. Then we have the man, human being. God created, we said He created mom and dad. So learners, God created man, He also created woman, He created you and me, okay? He also created the boys and the girl. Tell your parent or your guardian, if you are a boy, you say, I am a boy. If you are a girl, you say, I am a girl, okay? Now, God also created the rain. Those are the seasons. The rains, God created them. God created the rivers and even the ocean. God created everything. Today in our activity, it will be a very fun activity. Remember, we are talking about God's creation. Today I want we model. Say we model. We model. We'll be using very nice models. These are the plasticines that we always buy them. Tell your parents to provide for you the plasticine. We have different colors of plasticine. This one is a pink one, and I have a green one, and I have a black one, okay? And a yellow one. Now, make sure you have all the colors. There are so many colors of plasticine. You can play with them and we make the God's creation. You choose one and make. Today I want to make a simple one very fast. You take your model, cut it a little bit and make a ball. Make a ball. Then I always say you use your hands here so that they can be strong. Make it round. Make it round. When it becomes a ball, then you press it so hard. You press it so hard. You press it again so hard. You'll be helped by your mommy. This one will make a form of a circle, and we make it as the sun in the God's creation. We said God created the sun, which are the heavenly beings. You make it a round ball, and that one makes it to be a sun. I want to show you a sample that I made earlier so that you can make like this one, mine. My sun here. Look at my sun. My son here is smiling. Even he has two eyes and a smiling face. So you can make so many things. in God's creation. You can make a boy or even a girl. You can model yourself. You can model even mom and dad using whatever you have. Make something so beautiful and you enjoy today. You'll enjoy your work. You can also create or model a tree. You see, I used the green model here and the black one. You can get a brown model and put it down here. My tree has some fruits. Look at them. They are round. They are round and they are very beautiful. You can model a bird. Even you can go down there and model the stars. You can take a blue model and model a very nice star. Okay? Read that you can model and make different shapes of the things that God created. You use very simple things that God created. You know, a long time ago, we used to make pots using the clay. And clay is part of God's creation. But these days, it's easy to get something we call plasticine. Plasticine used for model. When you tell your mom to get you the plasticine for modeling, it is so easy to get them in the shop. Then you use them to make something. I've shown you some of the beautiful pictures you can model. Even you can go down there, get a blue one. You can play with the colors. Get a blue one, shape them in the form of a star. When you go outside at night and look outside, you find there are stars outside. They are called, we say they are twinkle, twinkle little stars. So when you go outside, you see the star, then you come and model them, put them on a paper like that. They will make very beautiful pictures, okay? Now, as we have agreed, you model the sun in a circle way and gives you this kind of the sun. You can decorate it, make it a smiling face. When you look at the sign, it is always very beautiful. It shines so bright. Now, that was the activity for today. Now, learners, as we wind up the lesson of today, we want to do something. We just want to check on what we have learned. We have learned about God's creation, and we have said God is our Father in heaven. Our Father in heaven. Now, God created so many things. We have talked about the sun, the dark. God created man. God created the tree, rain, the rivers. We have also said God created mom and dad. God created you and me because God is our Father in heaven. Then I've showed you how to model some of the God's creation, and I've showed you how to model the sun. You use the yellow color. Make sure you play around with the colors. Remember, everything have different colors. You can use green and brown to model a tree and put some red nice fruits inside the tree. Then from there you can model the birds. You can model yourself and put some nice clothes which are very beautiful in color. And now at the end of that lesson, now with that, learners, I have been your teacher, Teacher Anne, and I hope you have enjoyed our lesson for today. I believe you'll enjoy doing those different shapes that we have talked about of God's creation. Pick something. You can model the eagle, you can model the chicken at home, or something that is just near you. You can use the plasticine. If it's not available, you can also use the clay. The clay is outside there. Even the mud does very nice modeling. You just make them very wet and then model them into a beautiful shape. Thank you very much. I have been your host, Teacher Anne. Thank you. Bye.